We prefer to use A1 rated products on everything. We try to keep up with the market. There's new panels, there's new technology that comes out on a daily basis. But our goal is always to focus and make sure that we are always using A1 rated products, whether it's the panels, whether it's inverters, the racking, whatever the case might be. We always use A1 rated products.
Welcome back to episode 2 of the First Choice Solar podcast, where we answer all your questions about solar. Today with me, I have our manager.
Hi, my name is Eddie. Welcome to First Choice Solar. I'll be here to answer all the questions you have and as much as I can answer.
So Eddie, tell us a little bit about yourself and First Choice Solar. How long have you been in business?
Well, I haven't been as long as solar's been around the business, but I've been around the solar business for about 6, 7 years now going on. The company has been existing since 2004, 20 years. But I myself been around the solar energy for going on 7 years now.
That's great. So Eddie, can you tell us a little bit about what tax credit goes as far as a customer who's interested in solar?
Yes, it's simple. Thanks to the government, they do offer incentives up to 30%. And it is great because you take advantage of that, and the government really wants to help out homeowners to go solar. So that being said, that's why they offer incentives. So you get a system done, approximately about $50,000 installed in your house. You get about $15,000 in tax credit, which is a great way for the government to show appreciation for homeowners to go green.
So Eddie, how do I know as a homeowner whether or not I qualify for tax incentive?
Well, that's something that your tax or your accountant can really help you out with that. That's not something that we handle personally here, but that's with your accountant, and they can tell you exactly how much you can save, whether you qualify or you don't qualify. Do your homework and ask for the information before you do that or before you believe that you can or you can't. So check in with us, give us a call. We'll be more than happy to answer all the questions for you, or really just go to your accountant and have them help you out with it.
Do you have any examples of clients who have benefited from these incentives?
Yes, we do. Well, many customers benefit from it. As I said before, probably about 65% to 70% of our customers do qualify for it. But again, it's something that you need to check with an accountant, professional help, because we're not certified accountants, so we cannot answer that question. But yes, I've known a lot of people that took the advantage of the 30% tax incentives that they got.
Are there any common misconceptions about solar, and how do we protect ourselves as a consumer from these false companies?
Well, that's a great question. Yes, there is a lot. There's a lot of different types of companies that come out on a daily basis. They use subcontractors and whatnot. So I would suggest everyone that thinks about solar, do your homework before you choose your company, right? There's nothing wrong with talking to 3, 4, 5 different types of companies, right? You talk to them, you find out more knowledge, you get yourself in a position where you would know more about it. So when you're talking to a company, you can actually ask the right questions and make sure that they're the right fit for your home, right? And nowadays it's easy because we have online information. We can check out our companies who we choose to work with, who are the best out there, who's been longer in the business. Not to put down anyone that just recently started or whatnot, but you always want to make sure that you pick out a company that is really healthy and has been around for a long time and they know what they're doing.
If there's any questions, you may click on the comments below. Now let's talk about what sets First Choice Solar Company apart from the others. What makes our company so unique?
Well, again, you do have some great questions, and I like that. So our company is based out of Tampa, Florida for 20 years now. So we have lots of customer service, and we have managed actually to keep our customers very happy to an extreme. And First Choice Solar decided to go eco and provide solar energy for customers. And the last 6 years, we don't do no subcontracts. We don't have third parties involved. We do everything in house, from finish to start from the sale to installation to PTO. Pretty much we cover the whole 9 yards ourselves, and we don't have anyone our work because we want to make sure that our customers are happy. They're always in touch with us and they know exactly who they deal with.
Eddie, can you elaborate on how we customize solutions for our clients?
Well, we always like to work with our clients, directly and make sure that they're happy. Obviously, it's their roof. It's going to go on their roof. We want to make sure that it looks pretty and it looks nice. But at the end of the day, we really want to make sure the system works. So our engineers in-house here, they do the design for us. They tell us exactly how it goes and where the best position would be for the panels to be installed so they can have the best production. There is times where customers request a different design. However, we really put our effort in it to make it where it fits them and they're happy with what we are showing them. So it's not necessarily always that we have people that want to do a different design, but if they want something other different than what we're preferring them to do, we get our engineers involved and we make sure that whatever the customer is asking us to do for them, it really, at the end of the day, works and it's going to be 100% and it's going to be correct.
What kind of technology and material do we use?
Well, we prefer to use A1 rated products on everything. We try to keep up with the market. There's new panels, there's new technology that comes out on a daily basis. But our goal is always to focus and make sure that we are always using A1 rated products, whether it's the panels, whether it's inverters, the racking, whatever the case might be. We always use A1 rated products.
How can a customer get a great pricing and deal without lowering the quality of the product?
Well, again, because we are a company that we do not subcontract. So for us, everything is going to be less than expensive, put it this way. So we don't have to jack up the price every time there's a stop, whether it's engineering, whether it's drawing, whether it's installing, permitting, and all that. We do everything in-house. So we are able to afford to give our customers the best deal and the best price that is possible to get. At the end of the day, we do want to make sure that we do give them the best product that is available out there. So with that, there's a cost that comes with it, but not having to subcontract our work, it makes it easier for us to give them a great deal. As a matter of fact, in our website, right in the bio and at the bottom, you can link and there's a little PDF that we have about consumers and buyers. It's free. There's no charge to it. The code word is solar. We'll send you a free PDF. You can look at it and you have all the information in there that you need to move forward.
What is a common mistake that people do when interested in buying solar?
Well, we all have our buyer's remorse and people can always rush into a decision. And that's one of the biggest issues that customers, homeowners see a solar company, are interested in solar, and then the first company that shows up, give them a quick sweet talk, and at the end of the day, they don't really explain to them what they're getting into, what they're buying, what the production is going to be. So they don't really do their research, right? My suggestion is always have your friend, have your mother, your sister, maybe, or your neighbor, someone that maybe has it, that they have some experience already with solar. Ask them where they got it. How's it working for them? That would be one of the main things that everyone should do. Not just to jump in and say, oh, great, it's solar, I'm going to make energy or whatnot. That doesn't really work like that. You want to do your homework. You want to do some research. You want to get a second opinion. It's always like everything else in life. You don't just make a rational decision. You want to make sure it's beneficial for your own home. It's, at the end of the day, we do this because we want clean energy. When we want to do that, obviously we need a system to be installed. So you want to make sure that you have the right system installed. You talk to the right people. You get a second opinion, second option. That would be something that I would do for anything that I buy before I just rush into it.
Can you share an experience with a customer you had?
Yeah, we have a lot of great experiences with our customers. We do visit them as the install is being done. I go personally myself out there most of the time because I like that. I like the field. As a matter of fact, we just had one recently up in Plant City that went solar 2 years ago, and they promised them to cut the trees and they promised them to put the system on, and the system was never put on. The trees were never cut, and they reached out to us. We went, visited them. We serviced their system. We got it fixed up, and we cut their trees. And we did, the trees were on the house because she went through hell. She really didn't have all the finances lined up to recut the trees. But that's something that we did out of the house. The whole team decided to go ahead and get that done because they were already in a loop with the solar and they were not producing. So we went and got it done for them, and I'm very happy that she's actually now a happy solar customer.
That's great to hear. What would you recommend for someone who is looking to go solar?
You have to do your homework. Solar is a great product. Obviously, it's been around since the 1900s, and we never took advantage of it. But now the government helps out as well. We're going full board. Everyone wants to go solar. Everyone understands now the benefits of solar thanks to the internet, right? Um, but my number one recommendation would be is do your homework, please. Before you just go out there and choose the first solar company that shows up in your front door and go with them. Do your homework, right? There's a lot of bits of pieces involved in this process, right? There is a site survey that needs to be done. You need to make sure that the roof is actually capable of holding the solar, whether how long it is, whether it's good still, is in a good condition. All of those are part of that process that you need to have and to get it done, right? You cannot just slap some panels on a roof. That doesn't work like that, right? So again, my number one recommendation is do some research, do your homework, talk to people that you know, people that you trust, people that maybe you trust and you have close by and they have solar already. They would have the best experience. But again, at the end of the day, is really choosing a company that is healthy, that has a one-stop shop, doesn't stop all their work all over the place, because that's how you lose trust, that's how you lose things, and it never gets done the right way. There's always, when there's a middleman involved, there's always an issue. So my number one recommendation would be, even if it's not First Choice Solar, please make sure that the company you choose has everything in house and they're not subbing up your work all over the place, because then you don't know who to talk to, right? With us, it's very simple. We do everything in house. Whichever problem you have, it's always coming right back to us. It's not going to a subcontractor. We're not going to tell you play Mickey Mouse and go call this guy, call that guy. That's not how it works, and that's not how it should work. Um, but we do have a great little PDF. If you put the word solar under the comment, it gives you lots of information that you need. You can go through that. It's free. There's no charge. There's no catch to it. One of our main goals in First Choice Solar is helping customers understand what solar is, what the benefits are. And that's something that we take very much pride on, and we're gonna thrive on it. And that's our goal. Be as successful as we can, keep our customers happy, give as much as knowledge as we can. At the end of the day, it's beneficiary for everyone.
Okay, Eddie, it's been great chatting with you. Where can our viewers find us?
Well, thank you, and it's great chatting with you as well, and with our viewers. We are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, um, and TikTok, and our website is firstchoice.solar, and you can just click the link below, and we'll bring you right to our website.
That's it. We'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.